Hi everyone, my name is Adobe Okonkwo-Bakpero. I am a Nigerian content creator based in Minnesota. I am also a full-time MBA student at Housing School of Management, University of Minnesota. If this is your first time seeing this video or seeing me, I make videos about productivity, building a career, lifestyle, and just living my best life. And I'm so excited that you were able to click today's video. I hope you enjoy it enough to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell so you won't miss out on all the future videos that I have coming up. And if you're a returning subscriber, you guys know I have nothing but love for you. Thank you so much for returning back to this video. It's that time again, and you know that time. It is the monthly reset video. And in today's video, I am going to be doing my December monthly reset, where I am going to be reflecting on November, looking and reviewing my goals for November and seeing which ones I was able to accomplish and the ones that I was not able to accomplish, and also setting my goals for December, as well as discussing my favorite part of the video, which is my favorite shows and my favorite subscribers, as well as my monthly favorite product. I have some new product that I can't wait to share with you guys. And to everybody who has been supporting my channel, thank you so much. Now, with that out of the way, I would like to set an agenda for today's video. I am going to be starting with a November recap, where I'll be just recollecting all the eventful stuff that happened in the month of November. And next, I am going to be doing a monthly reflection, where I'm going to be asking myself two major questions, and we'll talk about those questions very shortly. Next, I'm going to be reflecting on my November goals and just seeing the ones I was able to accomplish and the ones that I was not able to accomplish, and just talking a little bit about them. And then finally, I am going to be setting new goals for December. I was kind of like thinking, should I save that portion for when I'm making new goals for the month of January? But I was like, you know what, I'll just have that as a separate video, which is going to be reflecting on the whole of 2022 and setting new goals for 2023. I am so excited that I was able to accomplish this monthly reset videos all the way to December. And finally, I'll be closing off with my monthly favorite products, my monthly favorite shows, as well as my monthly favorite subscribers. This is a shout out section for all my supportive subscribers out there. And yeah, that's the agenda for today's video. Let's get started. Okay, so if you'd like to see all the previous monthly reset videos that I've ever made, I'm going to link it somewhere here so you can click that and watch it. And please, I encourage you to watch it, support my channel, and also just like this video and share with your friends, and maybe subscribe if you find it interesting. All right, so starting off with the very first part, which is November recap. And here I'm just going to be recollecting on all the eventful things that happened in the month of November and just talking a little bit about them. I'm not going to bore you guys, so I'm just going to be talking on the top 5, okay? Or maybe top 4. So starting off with the very first one. So the first one was I was able to accomplish something that I'd never thought I was going to be able to. You know how I've been telling you guys how I want to read like more fictional books that are not like case studies or MBA classes kind of stories to read for classes or schoolwork, but like actually read for leisure. And guess what? I was able to accomplish one of that. And I felt so motivated, and I was like, what the hell was I scared about reading a fictional story? The book that I read is this book by Colleen Hoover. It's called Verity, and this book is amazing. This is a really good book to just set the tone. I really enjoyed this book, and it's all about a writer who was hired to complete a section or complete a book series for another popular writer. They invited her to go stay at the writer's house, and then the writer herself had an accident. It's really interesting, and the ending was just mind-blowing. It's really good. I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but I highly recommend you go read this book, okay? And then secondly, I also took about 2 walks. I know I said I wanted to do that every week, but because of my busy schedule, and honestly just because I'm lazy, I was only able to do it twice the whole of this month. But it felt good when I did that, and I felt really accomplished that even though I wasn't able to accomplish all of them, like doing it every week, I was still able to do it a couple of times in a month, and it felt really good. And then the next thing I did or accomplished this month, or just reflecting, was reorganizing my space. I don't know if you guys can see, I have a new monitor. This is the Samsung 34 inches curved monitor, and I absolutely love it. Because I am a multitasking babe, I open like thousands of tabs at the same time, and my laptop, which is a 14 inches, which is actually bigger than the previous one I was using, which was a 13 inches, I still managed to run out of space with that one in terms of screen real estate. So with this monitor, I'm able able to do so much more. Editing is such a bliss on this monitor. And I just moved things around. Let me know if you guys want a studio / girl cave tour. I'll be happy to do that for you guys. Right here, I have my office space, and then there I have my beauty space. Now, my beauty space used to be at this side and it formed like an L. But right now, I think I really like it the way it is right now. And it's so refreshing when you reorganize your space. Declutter, just move things around. It gives you that sense of having a fresh start, if you understand what I mean. So it's really, really good. And I highly recommend you do this if you're not already doing it. And then finally, I was invited to speak at a technology and analytics business club at my school, where I did a whole product marketing management workshop for those who were currently recruiting for a PMM role. It was really, really good and everybody loved it, those that attended. So I'm just going to put a little screenshot or a little picture that I took from that section. And marketing is just something I'm really passionate about. I talk about it like literally every day. If you guys want me to do a detailed video on how you can break into tech, even though I probably will still do that anyways, but let me know if you have very specific video questions that you'd like me to answer in that video, and I will happily respond to those. And then finally, I know that I said that was the final one. This semester has just been a really good one, and I think I owe it to the wonderful team members that I've had for some of my projects, and it has just made the whole experience really good. Last semester I had a very terrible team member, and it just ruined the whole semester for me, even though my grades were perfect, but just that work relationship was just horrible. So I definitely recommend that when you're working in teams, especially for school projects, try to find people who are well aligned with you, those who are hardworking, those who don't wait to be told to take on responsibility, they are proactive. It just makes the whole project or your whole school experience really fulfilling. So let me know down below if you've ever had such an experience working with amazing team members, and if you haven't, how were you able to navigate horrible team members? And when I say horrible, capital letter horrible. That's all the things that I have with my monthly reflection. Next, I am going to be talking about or answering 2 key reflection questions for the month of November. And for that, I want you guys to think very deeply. I'm going to put the questions on the screen and I want you to take a pause. You can pause this video and listen to those questions and think about it, because I want this to be an actual exercise for you guys. I want you guys to also reflect and see how you can be a better version of yourself, you know. So with that said, let's get into our monthly reflection. Going to be focusing on just 2 major questions, just because I don't want this video to be really long. At this point, I would like to remind you, if you're enjoying the video thus far, I highly recommend you join the family by subscribing so you don't miss out on future videos. The first question that I'm going to be talking about is what went well this month. So I'd like you to pause this video right now and think about it. This is a moment for you to appreciate all the wonderful things that happened in the month of November. It could be small, it could be big, it could be like, depending on how like you want to describe it. But everything that happens in your life has a purpose for happening, and I want you to believe that. So no matter how big or small they are, I still want you to be grateful for those experiences. If they are bad, be grateful that you've taken a key learning, and moving forward you won't make the same mistakes. And if they are good, be grateful that you've earned something really good at that moment, because life is all about growth, and then just keep growing, learning and growing, learning and growing. It's an iterative process that you can never really loop out of. So take a pause, reflect on that question, and then we'll be back to talk about mine. All right, so for mine, honestly, this month was a feel-good month, and I think it's always like that for me because December is my favorite month of the year, because Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year. I absolutely love Christmas and all the traditions of Christmas. So every day and every month leading up to that is always a really good month. And I think the whole concept of Black Friday, where you get to buy things at a really discounted price, is really good. It just makes me feel really good. So this month was an entirely feel-good month. It was definitely a month of many firsts for me. I was able to finish reading a book for the very first time in a very long time, a fictional book that fast, like in a 3-day span, because the book was really good. I was able to take some walks, even though they were not every week, but I was still able to accomplish those. And honestly, it was just a really feel-good week month for me. Now, talking about the next question, which is, what lesson did I learn this month? So I'm posing that question to you. What lesson did you learn this month? Feel free to pause this video again and reflect on that question. What did you really learn this month? Thinking about how your month went and maybe some bad things happened. What were the key learnings you took out of those experiences? Pause this video, think about it, and then play the video to hear my own. Today, I'm going to be talking about, well, like in terms of this reflection, I'm going to be talking about owning your happiness. And there's this thing that my mom always tells me, that nobody should ever own your happiness, because if that happens, you're giving this person the power to dictate when you're happy, when you're angry, when you're sad. And because I don't have a lot of friends and I usually keep my circle very, very small, the people that I know and that my friends are out of state, so it's very difficult for me to visit them just because flight tickets are ridiculously expensive. So it's always sometimes lonely, and that's all right. So what I started doing is finding little things that brought me joy, little things that made me really happy. I am a huge, well, I don't spend a lot of money shopping, but I really enjoy window shopping. Even though I'm not going to buy anything, I just go, I just like seeing new things, right? And then if I can afford it, I buy it. And then another thing I did was to reorganize my space. So reorganizing my space takes time. So it gets my mind off anything that I'm thinking about and just allows me to focus in the moment. So I reorganized my closet. I did the deep cleaning in the house. That took a lot of time, but I really enjoyed doing it, quite honestly, because now my space feels more breathable. It feels like fresh start and we're entering the new year. And I think that's why I'm really excited about New Year and why Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year, just because it gives me that opportunity to flip the page and start on a fresh page. So I guess what I'm trying to tell you today is, don't ever feel like somebody owns your happiness, because when they own your happiness, they dictate when you get happy, when you get sad, and then little things they do to piss you off will get to you. I'm still a work in progress. I'm not saying I'm perfect by all means, but every day I'm trying to improve and get better on myself and try to be the best version of myself. And that's something I encourage you to do as well. Well, that's all with this section. I hope you learned something new and then you reflected properly and you were grateful for all the moments or all the things that happened this month for you, be it good or bad. All right, so I'm gonna go to the next section of today's video, which is basically me reflecting on my November goals and seeing which ones I was able to accomplish and the ones that I was not able to accomplish, and then we'll move on to setting new goals for December. All right. It is getting dark, so I am going to go ahead. Well, I mean, you guys can still see me, so let's quickly wrap this up before we lose the sun completely. Let's talk about my November goals and see which ones I was able to accomplish and the ones that I wasn't able to accomplish, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and put a screenshot maybe here. So I'm just gonna scoot over, actually just turn slightly so there's enough space to put that there. So the first one I have, I usually have them under 3 buckets. The first bucket is personal, the second bucket is academic, and then the final bucket is YouTube. Now for personal, I wanted to do self-care, and quite honestly, I wouldn't say I was able to achieve that. I know I've said this and I sound like a broken record. A bathtub is still not fixed, so I can't really do like the whole bubble bath, because that's what I define as self-care, because just doing that just really helps exude, like takes out all the stress from my body, especially when I use like the lavender one. That I can't describe it, but it literally feels like the stress is taken out of me. And the minute I come out, I feel like so good. I sleep so well. It's like an important step in my self-care that I haven't been able to achieve since we haven't fixed that bathtub yet. So that is still a work in progress, but I'm not going to check this. Deep clean the house. I'm going to give this to myself because I actually did this, actually my husband and I, but I did most of the work, just saying. So we did a deep clean. We rearranged the house a little bit, moved things around. So it just feels really good. It feels like we're ready for the new year. We're ready for the next chapter. So yeah, it's yeah, I did that. Then the next one is get another painter's coat. Again, I think I keep forgetting this, but I'm going to add this to my to-do for next week. So we got a painter. The quote they gave us was 4,000 just to remove, like repaint the trims. That is so expensive. And then he said 4,500 actually. And then he said they were going to give us like a 10% discount, which basically means 450. So I'm like, I'm still going to pay 4,000. That's a lot. So we're looking to get more quotes from painters and then compare all the prices and figure out next steps. So I'm not going to give that to myself. Take walks one time reading daily, weekly. I only did this twice the whole of the month, so I wasn't able to achieve that, so I am not going to check that. And then finally, finish reading Verity by Colleen Hoover. I showed you guys the book. The book is really, really good. I highly recommend. This is my first Colleen Hoover book. It was really good. Like, a lot of people really like her book, so I'm impressed by it. This is the first book that I read. I really enjoyed reading it. Feel free to please recommend more books by her or any other person in the comment section. There's a new book that I bought that I want to read. Talk about that shortly, but let's finish up with this section. So I'm gonna check that because I actually finished reading that. And then next, under academic, have an amazing third month of school. Like I said, my team members have been awesome, so this semester has just been smooth sailing in terms of teams and projects. It's really, really good. So I'm gonna check that because your girl is killing it. And then next goal that I have for academic was to have a 4 points this semester. So I had a class that I had 92 over 100. So I literally just missed 8 points and I got an A minus. So right now that brings my 4 points down to, well, not my whole 4 points, 4-point scale for this semester to 3.67 because A minus is 3.67. Other classes that I've taken, I haven't gotten my grades back, but even if I have all A's, all of them, I don't think I'll be able to meet that 4 point just because of this one course that I had A minus. So I don't think I'll be able to achieve that, but you know what they say, shoot for the stars, and if you land at the moon level, then you're good. So that's my mantra for today. And my goal for the whole school thing was just to maintain my scholarship, and I think I've been really doing a good job. My grades are really, really good, that even if I miss or fail one course, I still will be able to, I'll still be in a really good spot. So that was the most important thing for me, and that was why I worked extra hard last semester. So I'm not going to check that. And then YouTube, I wanted to grow my channel by 100 new subscribers this month. I don't think I met that. So let's see how many we're able to hit. I also wanted to hit 600 subscribers this month. I wasn't able to hit that as well. I think at this point I need to be tracking how many I have and then how many I gained that month. So the starting and the end. The whole of November, I only gained 9 new subscribers. This is the lowest I've gained historically, like the whole year. This has to be the lowest year. And I honestly don't know what's happening. I put a lot of effort in my videos. The quality is good, the editing is good, and I think my contents are informational, educative, and sometimes entertaining. So it's okay that my content might not really appeal to a lot of people, and I'm grateful for the small community that I have currently, and I know that in the future, if I keep going at it, I would grow. So sometimes I worry about it. It bothers me that my channel isn't growing exponentially as I would expect, given the tech quality, the editing quality, the video quality, the content itself, and just consistency. But I know that at the end of the day, you know, it's just a test of faith and how long you're able to keep on going at it. It's only less than a year, so I've hit half of the 1,000 targets in 1 year, because remember I started this channel in March this year, so, or February this year, I'm not sure, but early this year, that was when I started this channel. So I think looking at it historically and looking at it high level, I'm making progress, and I'm really happy about that. So I'd like to say a huge thank you to all the 9 new subscribers that I gained this month. I absolutely loved you guys. Oh, well, I don't know you guys yet, but leave a comment down below if you joined the family in November, and let's say an official welcome to you, okay? And I think this month was also a month that I lost a couple of subscribers. Sometimes I'll just wake up and I'll see one person unsubscribe from my channel, and I'm like, why? So I try not to overthink it and just go with the flow and just keep doing what I'm doing, because I know eventually it's going to pay off. So I just like try to psych myself. This whole talk was just to psych myself. So I do apologize that this video is running long, and I would like to say that you should feel free to use the timestamp and go to any section that really interests you. So I'm not going to check that because I obviously did not meet them, but however, the one that I met was posting consistently twice weekly, and I think I did that the whole of this month. So a total of 8 videos, 2 videos, 4 weeks, 8 videos in total, and I am so happy. I'm back on track, and I'm thinking of doing a vlogmas this December. I've never done one, so it's basically you uploading every day, and well, we'll figure it out, but let me know. I'll talk a little bit about it when I go to my goals for the new month, but in the meantime, let's just focus on here. And that's basically everything with my November goals. You guys can see that overall I didn't really do bad. I was able to accomplish a couple of things, and I would say even though they're not a lot, it's still progress, and I'm really grateful for those. Thank you so much for watching this video to this point. Just a gentle reminder, please subscribe and join the family, okay? Let's hit 1,000 subscribers if we can this year. That would be awesome. It's gonna literally make my whole year. But I'm aware that things like this usually doesn't happen, so maybe I'm part of the certain percentage of people that doesn't happen to. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Subscribe, join the family. We'll figure it out. Join the family, okay? Now let's go to the next section of today's video. I'm going to go ahead and goal set for the upcoming month, and for that I'm going to be moving a little closer to my laptop and where I'm going to be typing all of that, and we'll take it from there. So guys, I just finally set my goals for December. So excited to walk you through them. I think this has to be the highest goal setting for the whole entire months in this year. So let's go after them one after the other. And I'm going to be looking this way occasionally because I have it open on this screen and I'm talking to you guys there. So of course, per usual, I have them under 3 buckets: personal, academic, and YouTube. So under personal, I want to clean the house for the new year. I already did like deep cleaning. I'm contemplating renting this carpet cleaner that you can rent at Walmart to really clean the carpet, especially for the one downstairs, the stains on the, yeah, I need to clean that. And then next I want to pray for the new year. So this could be either praying or fasting and praying. I'm yet to decide what I want to do, but this is like a tradition of mine. Every 31st or month or days leading to the new year, I like to pray and just commit everything into the hands of God, because you never know. The year is always unpredictable, but one thing that is constant is your love for God and God's love for you. Now I want to get another quote from a painter. I already talked about that in my monthly reflection for November. And then I want to take walks 1 time daily throughout the week, like 1 time every week. So that's a total of 4 times in the whole month. And I'm going to try to stick to that like this month, because I'm not kidding, I need to get into that. Finish A Cut of Tongues and Roses. So I got this new book that I want to read because I was able to finish Verity by Colleen Hoover, and I was like, you know, I need to step up my game and start reading more books. So I got this new book from, let me get it. So I got this book. This is a book by Sarah Maas, and it's A Cut of Roses and A Cut of Thorns and Roses. So I literally just started reading the book. However, I don't like texts that are this tiny. These texts are so tiny, especially because I use glasses, so it's almost very uncomfortable reading it. That's why I haven't gone past like page 1. Compared to this other one that I read, the Colleen Hoover one, can you see how big the texts are? So you guys can release, I need to bring them side by side. So this is bigger and then this is a lot more tinier. So it just makes the whole reading experience slightly tedious. So, but I'm still going to read it. A lot of people seem to like this book, so I might as well. And it sounds like a fantasy book, which is my jam. I really enjoy fantasy movies. Then I need to plan my Dallas and Atlanta trip. I'm going to Atlanta to renew my passport. I won't tell you guys when, but soon. So I'm going there to renew my Nigerian passport. And then Dallas trip, my husband and I were taking a short vacation. I'm really excited about it because I've never been to Dallas, so I think it's going to be a perfect time to visit Dallas, especially because Dallas is one of the cities on our list of places to live in. So that's that. And then New Year declutter. I already decluttered my closet. I actually went to Goodwill today to drop off some of the clothes that I didn't like anymore, but I feel like if I really thought about it, there are still some clothes that I will probably never wear in this coming New Year. So I need to get rid of those and just create more space in the, even if I'm not going to get new clothes, because I'm not really a clothes person. But yeah, I'm going to clean that. I'm going to do that, but we'll figure it out. And then moving on to academic, I want to maintain my scholarship. At this point, I feel like I can safely take that goal off, because regardless, I'm in a good spot. Even if I feel like low courses, I'll still be able to maintain my scholarship. And then spring next semester is my last semester, so it's already too late for them to take that money back. And then in terms of YouTube, I want to grow my YouTube channel by 100 new subscribers. I honestly don't know how this month would be, especially because in November, I only gained 9 subscribers, which is heartbreaking, but I'm still going to leave that goal here because I feel like 100 is a realistic goal to set for my channel this size. And I also want to hit 600 new subscribers. So even if I'm not able to hit 100 new subscribers this month, in December, I still want to be able to hit 600 subscribers in December. All right. And then I want to post consistently. I think this shouldn't be an issue. I've been posting consistently since God knows when. My upload days, if this is your first time on my channel, are Wednesdays and Sundays at 12 noon CST EST time. And I'm thinking of doing Vlogmas this year. So I'm still thinking about when I want to do it. So maybe from Christmas to the end of the year, or from December 1st till the end of the year. I feel like the second half would probably be a better option, because the first half I'm still in school, all of that is happening. But I'm thinking about it, I'm like, if I'm still in school, that means more content, right? And then the second half where I'm probably, oh, that's when we're doing our trip. So forget about it. Yeah, okay, it's most likely going to be the second half. But let me know if there are very specific things you guys would like to see in the Vlogman's video. And then I want to edit all the videos that I have on my hard drive and just create space. Honestly, I have like 10 videos from my internship at Microsoft that I haven't edited. So I need to edit those ones. And I have 2 new videos that I edited when I got back to Minnesota. So I need to, so a total of 12 videos, edit all of them and just schedule them for the month of either December, or no, I can't do it December because I want to do Vlogmas. So January, oof, it feels off though, because I want to start afresh, start new, but we'll figure it out, don't worry. Then next I want to edit, or I want to plan all my content for Dallas, and that's something I like to do whenever I'm traveling somewhere new. I'm still thinking about it. Should I just take that time to rest and not post anything, or should I use that as an opportunity to just vlog all of the experiences? Quite honestly, I'm a boring person. I don't like going out. I would much rather just be in my couch watching a movie, binge watching a Korean drama, than like going to party, clubbing. I'm not that kind of person. And we just got a PS5, so probably going to be playing that. I haven't figured out a game that I liked, because I actually got it as a gift for my husband, so we got the FIFA one. I'm not a football person, more. That's that. Anyways, that's all the goals for December. I hope some of these goals resonated with you. Well, if not, well, feel free to just find one that would really resonate with you, or that you really enjoy or appreciate. Okay, so let's go to the final segment of today's video, which is my monthly favorites. I'm going to be starting off with my favorite shows, and then I'll be talking about my favorite products, and then we'll close it off with some favorite subscribers for the month. To the final segment, which is my monthly favorite shows. Guys, I got you. So the very first one, of course, we gotta represent Wakanda Forever. I remember when the movie came out, everywhere tickets were sold out for the first 5 days. So I'm sure these guys made good buck out of us. But I'm always happy to support Black movies, you know, because I'm Black. And then secondly, honestly, it's a really good movie. It was just a fantastic watch. And that was one, I feel like that's the best movie for the whole year. And I've watched a lot of movies. That movie was the very best for the whole of this year, followed by Woman King. Wakanda Forever, if you haven't seen Black Panther, this is a sequel to that. It's, oh my goodness, it's really good. Like, talking about it now gives me goosebumps. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. I'm not going to bore you with details, and I definitely do not want to spoil it. The next one on my list is Woman King. So I can't remember her name, but she's like a very popular, is it Diana or something? I don't know her real name for the life of me, but she's such a fantastic actor. How to Get Away with Murder. And then there's a TikTok trend that's currently going on about her work. I'm going to put a screenshot or a video clip here so you guys can see it. And I thought it was just so funny. Okay, so the next one on my list is Black Adam. This is the one with The Rock. It was just a hilarious movie. I've seen The Rock do like action movies, fiction and all of that, but I've never seen him as a superhero. So it's really nice that DC is kind of like using him and creating a new character, Black Adam. So it's really, really good. It was definitely funny, but I felt like there was a lot of fighting in just one scene. Like, one scene was like 30-40 minutes of just fighting, but I forgive them. It was a really good watch, interesting and really funny. The next one on my list, which is the last one, is Princess Warrior. This is the 54 episodes and it's a Chinese series. And you guys know how I like my epic traditional Korean dramas and Chinese dramas. They are literally the best, especially the ones about people experiencing tribulations, outsmarting wicked people. It's really, really nice. I'm always like, this is a really good watch. If you haven't, this is also similar to Yangshin Palace. I think you can either watch that on YouTube or on Netflix. Those are really good movies. And of course, Empress Ki, I always tell people to go watch that if you're entering the Korean drama watching habit. All right, so those are the movies that I have for you guys. Now let's talk about my monthly favorite products. I know I already talked about this like a zillion times, but this is my favorite perfume right now. And then I got this My Way Intense perfume by Giorgio Armani, I think. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. But this is a really nice smelling perfume. It's a combination of this one and YSL. Like the fragrance is really good. So I feel like the fragrance are both of those combination. It smells really good. Okay, so the next product I want to show you guys is Taboo. I'm sure a lot of people who are already Americanized or who are living in the US are pretty familiar with this. But this is my favorite game. I absolutely love this. I play this with my husband, with friends. It's such a fun game and it just really tests your vocabulary. It's really, really good. So definitely get this. And I think I got it for like $14 at Walmart or lesser than that, especially now with all the deals going on. It's really, really a good game to have just for family time, family bonding time. And then this is my new face moisturizer, the niacinamide. I absolutely love this because not only does it help minimize your pores, it also helps makes your skin like really soft. Especially, I think when you really enjoy this product is when you dermaplane your face. Oh my goodness, your face feels so soft like a baby's bottom. So it's really, really good and I highly recommend this. And it's really inexpensive. I think it's like $10 or $8 or maybe 14 max. All right, and then finally I have this product by Morphe. This is a contour setting spray. This one is an absolute dream for every makeup artist. It makes your makeup last all day. It gives you like a really nice fresh look that isn't dewy and not matte as well. So it's just right there in the middle. A really, really, really good setting spray. Like your face will just, oh my goodness, you need to use this product. It's really, really good. All right, so that's everything I believe. Actually, that's not all. This is my new monitor that I got, and this is the Samsung J971 34 inches curved monitor in silver. Oh my goodness, I don't know why I've been sleeping. This is currently on sale on Best Buy for $549. I got it on sale on Best Buy for $599. The original price was $699. I'm still thinking about either I should return this, but I don't want to be that like for $50 I'll now go through the stress of packing or packing. I'm still thinking about it to decide whether the $50 is worth it. And then I also have this, I know you guys can't see it, but I'm going to show you guys, put a video there, but a Logitech webcam, because when I connect my laptop I can't use my laptop's webcam, so I had to get this one. It has a noise cancelling mic and the quality is really, really good, especially with natural sunlight. Like, oof, you look so good. One thing I like about the monitor is that it has a Thunderbolt. So what that basically means is your laptop is charging as you're using it. So you don't need to plug your laptop to charge and then plug it through HDMI. It's really, oh my goodness, I absolutely love this monitor. I'm going to show you guys a quick view of my new setup. But we've come to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it enough to give me a thumbs up at least, leave a comment down below, and also subscribe, turn on the post notifications so you don't miss out on future videos from me. Help me hit 1,000 subscribers. I'll be so grateful and it's absolutely going to make my year. So I hope you join my family. But on to my next one, guys. I hope you stay safe. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I forgot to tell you guys, today is the 25th of November and that's when I'm actually filming this video. So happy Thanksgiving in arrears if I post this after Thanksgiving. But yeah, I hope you guys stay safe and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.